Hey, what's up guys, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my monthly favorites for September 2018. Now I am very excited about this favorites video today. This is my second time filming it and I'm really hoping this one goes a lot better. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, before we get started, special shout out goes to Lexi and somebody for donating coffee to my channel. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Now let's jump into the favorites. I have a bunch of favorites, a couple fails, and some kind of like products this month. So I want to talk about everything that I've really gotten a chance to try. A couple things I've tried maybe once or twice this month I'm not going to include in this video just because I haven't had like the full scale amount of time to play with it. So let's jump into the first thing. I'm not going to do this in any particular order, by the way. It's just whatever I touch, I grab. Yeah. So this is the Becca priming filter. Yeah, First Light priming filter. I love this. I've been using it constantly. It is such, I mean, it says it's a skin refresh. I've been using this as the like perfect primer. It's very silky on the skin. It gives me a little bit of moisture, especially like near my nose area, because I've been doing my makeup so much lately that's been drying out a lot, but this really helps me out. So I'm enjoying this one. I like it a lot. I don't feel like I've used that much product unless this jar is tinted or something, because I feel like I've been using it a lot and it still looks completely full. So that's weird, but I love it. It's purple, but when it rubs into the skin, it's clear, so don't worry about the color. The one thing that went along with this that I don't like, and I talked about this in my review of it as well, and I just still have not warmed up to it, this is the Under Eye Brightening Corrector by Becca. These two things came together, but I don't like it at all. Like, I told you this before, it makes my eyes feel wet and shiny underneath there. It doesn't look cute. I mean, I know I wear this with no makeup on, but for some reason it just looks oily under my under eyes. It's supposed to remove dark circles. And again, I don't know how creams on top of your skin are going to remove dark circles, which I assume are like pooled blood underneath your eyes. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a scientist, but I just don't like it. Now, Sigma did send me a PR package this month, so I've been trying a lot of their products out. So we're going to go ahead and move all of these out of the way. It's not sponsored or anything. This is the Aura Face Powder in Cor de Rosa. Looks like this. I thought that was really cute. And it just says face powder, so at first I was trying to use this as a bronzer, but I figured out it's kind of warm. It really works best as a blush on me. I really like it. It blends in well to my contour, and I think that's why I like it, because it's not very blushy, it's not very pink, it's not very exciting of a color, but it's very pigmented and it just works really well. It's easy to blend out. I don't have any like weird patches on my face, and it's a nice blush. I don't know if it's supposed to be a blush or not though. The other thing from Sigma I've been trying out is this 4 set of brushes they sent me, like a little box of 4 set of brushes. These two, this is a foundation brush and this is a concealer brush. I haven't used because I am more of a beauty blender person, but they have some interesting shapes, but I can't speak to like if they're good or not. But the other two in the set I love. So this first one is a setting brush. You can kind of use it for concealer too, you can use it for whatever you want, but I've been using it to set my under eyes when I don't want to use a sponge because the sponge is just a little bit too wet, or if I feel like there's extra powder under my eyes, I'll kind of brush it away. Also, like fallouts for eyeshadow I've been using this for. This is my favorite one out of the set though. This is the Sigma Curved Kabuki F83. I'll leave everything linked down below. It is a weird contouring brush, and at first I was so apprehensive. I didn't think I was gonna like it because it's huge. Like, that's a lot of face coverage for one brush, and it has like this really weird shape. But when I've been using it, I feel like it doesn't, I always have the issue of product kind of underneath the lower part of my contour kind of sticking, kind of looking funny, but this actually doesn't do that for me. I feel like this little divot in the middle breaks up the product enough where it doesn't kind of congest in one spot, which I've always had an issue with, like the lower part of my contour looking very dark and kind of not cute. But this seems to like spread the product out evenly. It is a little bit big, but I haven't had any issues with it, and I've been enjoying it a lot. So I think this is my favorite one out of the 4 set. So next up is one of my absolute favorite things this month, and I'm so proud of the video I did on it, because I did 3 looks, 2 skin tone swatches, and a full review. I'll leave a link down below if you haven't seen it. I worked really hard on it. The Gingerbread Spice Palette by Too Faced. I'm gonna keep plugging that video. It was so hard. Anyways, this is the palette itself. I live for it. Now, I do think this shade here is trash. And I told you guys in the video, just like an assumption, that I was thinking, it does smell like Play-Doh. I was thinking that this one shade that I hate and I think is absolute trash would break, and a lot of people in that video commented saying, yeah, mine arrived shattered, and I am so sorry for that. I'm sorry if that I jinxed it or something, but I knew this was too fragile of a shadow to last in everyone's palette. It makes a mess. It's chunky. I saw a lot of comments trying to justify it as an eyeshadow topper, but trust me, I've tried it. It doesn't even work as that. It's just really bad. Like, it's just a mess in there. Like, I'm pretty sure if I just stabbed my fingernail in there, the whole thing would shatter on me. It's not good. It's hard to pick up with a brush. It's hard to pick up with the finger. It makes a mess all of your palette, and it's just not good. But the rest of the palette is bomb as crap. Like, I really enjoy it. I am glad they restocked this. Of course, I'll leave it linked down below. But it was sold out when I reviewed it. Like, when I reviewed it, there was none on Too Faced. There was none on Ulta. They only had a couple on Sephora. But now it's back in stock with a limited quantity. So if you do want it, pick it up because it's very good. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't sell out just because the people who didn't have the chance to buy it on release, maybe they would have enough in stock that it would go on sale after the holidays, and if you still wanted it even after like the holiday theme is over, you could grab it. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be around for much longer, so very cute. I'm in love. If you are unsure about it or you're unsure about some of the shades, go to an Ulta or Sephora and swatch it for yourself because it's very, very good. Other than that one trash shade, which makes me angry because it's a very beautiful color. Alright, so let's move on to Ofra highlighters. We have two this month. I have both of the Nikkie Tutorials Ofra collabs, the newer ones. We have Cloud 9 and Space Baby. I have two different opinions of these. So Space Baby is the blue. It is a blue, like, icy craziness. It's beautiful. It's very soft and oh, that's so beautiful. I love this one. I've been using it in little Instagram tutorials. I've been using it a lot. It's blue, but it doesn't come off weird on my pale skin tone, so I'm very happy about that. It's very soft, very creamy, very easy to blend out if you get it like a little bit too much in one area. The other one is Cloud 9, and I'm not crazy about this one. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It is a pink, just like the blue. Very beautiful, very, very pink. But this one just, I don't like it. I don't know. I feel like the other Ofra highlighters I've tried have spoiled this for me. Like, there's so many pink, icy Ofra highlighters. We've tried Cheeky on this channel, which is a loose powder, which makes a little bit of mess. But every time I use Cloud 9 with the Nikkie Tutorials collab, I wish it was Pillow Talk. Every time I put it on my face, I'm like, ugh, I could use Pillow Talk because that's my favorite Ofra highlighter. I'll also leave that link down below for you because honestly, I recommend that over the Cloud 9 one. It's so good. And it was just on sale for like $12. I don't know if it still is, but Pillow Talk is so much better than Cloud 9, and every time I reach for this one, I just wish I dipped into the other one. But again, nothing wrong with the formula. I don't want to sound like there's anything wrong with the formula. It's very good. Hey guys, it is Editing Bridget here, and I was looking at the price of the Ofra and Nikkie Tutorials highlighters for you, and the Nikkie Tutorials original collab, the highlighting wheel and 3 liquid lipsticks, is on sale on Nordstrom Rack for $19.97. I'll leave a link down below. It's originally priced $79, so if you want her original collab for like 70% off, there you go. It's a good opportunity to get it if you wanted it. Next up, we have a favorite this month. I'm also still upset about the shade range in here, but this is the Beauty Bounce Beauty Blender Foundation in the shade 1.20. It is too yellow for me, but honestly, the finish is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. If they come out with a better shade range that includes everyone, I'm sure they'll sell a lot of it because it's really good. Some people have said, like Pop Lux said, that it doesn't wear very well, but for me, it wears perfectly fine. I think it's absolutely stunning. It is a little bit warm for me, but I make it work because it's a beautiful finish. And I love innovative stuff, and this is a very innovative packaging, and I think it looks really nice. And it's a little bit heavy, so I feel like it's kind of luxurious, you know? Also, you guys, I'm fully aware that my hair looks like crap today, but this is just how it dried overnight, and I didn't feel like doing it, so we're being honest here. Oh, I do have one more Sigma thing. This is the liquid lipstick in New Mod. I love this. I've already worn this in a video. It's a beautiful kind of color. It's a little bit different than my reds or mauve tones. It is kind of like a dark peach. It's very muted, very beautiful, and it's like when I want to wear a nude, but I don't want to be that basic, so I wear this one. I think it's really nice. The formula is good too. I wasn't a fan of like the wand the first time I used it because there's like nothing on it, but now I kind of like that there's no furry little things on it because it makes it a lot easier to get precise on the lips. So yeah, I'm enjoying this one. I want to try some more colors from them, I think. While we're on the topic of lipsticks, I do have 2 other lipsticks to shout out in this video. We have Imagination from Suva Beauty. We did the whole line of Suva Beauty lipsticks on this channel, like we lip swatched them and arm swatched them. This is my favorite one. It is darker. A lot of the colors from that line are darker on the lips than they are in the container and like on the box and stuff. But this is my favorite one. I think it looks really good with my hair color. And yeah, it's like a muted out kind of purple tone. Okay, so this next one we have a story about. This is Share by Gerard Cosmetics. First of all, the unit's a lot smaller in person than I thought they'd be, but I don't think it's an issue. I fell in love head over heels with a picture of this lipstick that I saw on Instagram, and I was like, I have to have it. And when it got here, it's a different color than I thought it'd be. Like, I am in love with the color. I think it's a beautiful mauvey purple. I wore this in an Instagram tutorial already. I love the color. It's just darker than that picture, but I'm still in love with the color, so I'm glad I still like it even though it's not the same. It's very much a match for what the website shows, and I was kind of basing it off what I saw on Instagram, and you should never do that. I do have one other product from Gerard Cosmetics this month that I've been using a lot. This is the Cucumber Setting Spray Slay All Day. I of course use my own setting spray the most, but I've been using the mango one and this one. The mango one I'm not including in the favorites video because it is a very strong scent and I don't feel like it'd be for everybody, but I really like the cucumber one because it has a scent. It's a little bit strong, but it's also like a neutral scent that I think everybody loves is cucumbers. So I like this one and it performs great. Next we have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes, so let's do that. This first one is a favorite this month. This is the Dolce palette by Juvia's Place. I love it. I am obsessed with Juvia's Place palettes now, you guys. I got 5 this month. I got them for $5 each on Poshmark, and they're all authentic. I was blown away. Honestly, they came with like the receipts from Ulta and everything, and then I checked online like real versus fakes, and they were all real for $5 each, so I was like, yes, thank you so much. This is one of them. I am obsessed. So the colors I've used so far in this palette are this one, this one, this one, and this one. I have not used these yet, but this I wore in a video this week. I can't remember which video it was, but it was just a beautiful pink kind of halo eye with this in the middle, and this color is so pretty. It's so soft. Oh, I love it. I want to use this in a look. I feel like I'm very excited to have this color, and I think these two colors were very unique, and that's why I bought this palette, because this reminds me of like the Morphe and Kathleen Lights color, as well as the Zodiac palette color from ColourPop and Kathleen Lights, but I got rid of, decluttered both of those palettes, so I'm very excited to have a very similar color here, and I feel like it's more beautiful and more reflective. Like, that's so pretty. Like, let's swatch this one too, the gray one. $20. I love these, and the pan size is enormous. I'll never go through as much shadow, but I appreciate the effort of giving me the most product you can for the price point. While we're talking about Juvia's Place, I do have another favorite from them this month, and this is the Warrior palette. Oh, I'm in love. I'm obsessed. I want her so bad, and one of you guys sent it to me, and I'm so grateful. Look at the cover. That is so beautiful. Like, the cover on these are so pretty. I love this one a lot more than this one, but this one still is like pretty color scheme. I love. And then you open it up, and you're like, oh, Bridgette, you're not supposed to be excited about neutral palettes. What are you doing here? It's just really pretty. Like, the golds down here are so reflective. Like, oh my god. And then you swipe any of them. Let's just swatch these two too. Look how beautiful. Like, that's crazy. I feel like if you had a deeper complexion, you can use these for highlighters. Like, they're metallic, they're not glittery, so like, I can't even. It's so pretty. I'm in love. Also, about the big pan size with Juvia's Place, you get so much product for $20. Like, sure, you don't get your mirror, but who cares? I feel like Juvia's Place could be making so much more profit, but they want to give you the most possible. Like, they could definitely make the pan size half of this, and it'll still be bigger than like a Too Faced or Urban Decay shadow, but they give you the most for the price. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They can make this half and still charge $20, and like, they want to give you the most for the money, and I'm there for that. I love it. I want to collect every one of their palettes now because I really appreciate that sentiment. And I honestly thought they were overhyped, especially when I accidentally bought a fake one the first time I got one of theirs. But trying the real ones, they're so good. Like, they're not overhyped. I love them. And you guys know I like affordable eyeshadow, and I'm obsessed with eyeshadow, so I feel like this is a healthy habit this time. Alright, so this is a palette I'm going to talk about, and it's kind of like, this month. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Mario Master Palette. This is no longer available. This was limited edition. I got it for 12 bucks. I see people selling it for 70. I thought 12 bucks was a good deal. It is authentic, of course, and the quality is good. The quality is good. The quality is there. I'm not gonna sit there and knock that. The formula is absolutely beautiful. They're buttery. There is some fallout, but it's not an issue. This just does nothing for me. People have been hyping this, and I still, like, I just watched Raw Beauty Christie's video and someone else's beauty room video, and they have this in the forefront. Like, they love this palette so much. I can't get behind it. I don't get it. Like, this is so uninspiring to me. Like, this blue, this weird color, and this green. I don't know. Like, this doesn't do anything for me. I'm not excited to use it. I got it. I tried it out. I did some swatches, but I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not inspired to use this palette. And when I look at a palette, I want to be like, ooh, what am I going to create today? Instead, I'm like, meh, meh. You know? Does that make sense? Another Anastasia palette that I did not like this month, and I did a video on is it really that bad, is the Subculture palette. I don't really feel like I have to say much about this because you guys already know. Like, the shimmers are unforgivable. Some of the mattes are definitely usable, but they come off darker on the eyes, and I'm not inspired to use this, but I'm glad I own it, and I'm glad I tried it to see if it was actually as bad as people say, especially with all these rumors of, like, bad reviews going around. A palette that I did enjoy this month, and I feel like is definitely gonna be an Instagram palette for me, like those kind of looks, is the Dragon Child palette by Makeup Monsters. It's not called Makeup Monsters anymore. I need to stop saying that. But this is the palette. It has a dark cover that I'm not crazy about, but the inside is so good. Like, I love the yellow, I love the red. The only thing I wish is, like, maybe one of these purples weren't there. But other than that, I like it a lot. I think I would change a couple things about it, but I'm excited to see, like, their new brand, their new palette, because the colors in that look bomb as crap. I'll leave the name of their new company down below because I don't know how to pronounce it. This palette's good. It's going to be around forever. It's going to go with the new brand too, and I'm into it a lot. It's not perfect, but it's good. Okay, so we have two things left, neither of which I like. This is the Pure Pro Etienne palette. This came in a beautiful box. It's designed by a makeup artist, but I don't know. Like, I used it yesterday to film a video, and, well, 2 videos that you never saw, but this is the palette. I saw the online pictures. They did gift this to me, so I wanted to really try it and, like, maybe do a full review of it, but I can't do, like, a dedicated video to it because this does nothing for me. The online pictures made this look so vibrant, made everything look so much warmer and richer, but when you have it in person, like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's very pigmented. I did wear it yesterday. It's got pigment. Like, if you like this color scheme, it's a great purchase. It's very pigmented, very easy to blend. There's not much fallout, but this is just very uninspiring to me. If you were into this color scheme or you do a lot of wedding makeup, this would be great for wedding makeup because the colors are very neutral. They blend great together. But for, like, me, it's not what I would look for in a palette. Another palette I did a review of, but I wasn't crazy about, is the Carity Rosé All Day palette. I'll leave a link to the video down below, but it's very pretty, it's very cute, and I love that they support animals. It's just not, like, it's okay. It's not a bad palette. It's just not it's not the quality I'm used to from palettes. Like, I like that they support animals, I do, and it's good, but it's not great. Like, it's a little bit hard to get some of these colors off. It's kind of hard to build. These colors look very similar, like, that's very similar, and I don't know. This makes me want to reach into this palette. Yeah. Also, this is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I did my first look using it today. I'll upload this mini tutorial on my Instagram tonight for you to see. Instagram at Porcelain Cosmetics, and I'll do a full review with 3 looks using this palette very soon. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I'll open it up for you because I know you guys want to see what it looks like in person. That's what it looks like. I'll do a full review of it. Don't worry about it. But if you guys want to tell me in the comment section down below what your favorite and least favorite thing of the month were, I'd really like to know. There's so many products that came out this month, and next month there's so many things that are coming out, so I'm a little bit worried. I think my favorite thing of the month It's the gingerbread spice palette. Like, I really love it. And then my least favorite thing of the month is this. I don't like this wet, oily stuff under my eyes. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I'll put it out every single freaking day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.